Today we are going to be working on making some kitty cats using shapes and lines that we have learned about so far in art. Before we get started, make sure your paper is turned the short way, which is also called horizontal or landscape. Next, we will use pencil to make a large U line at the top of our page. Connect both corners with the U. Next, we will make two lines coming down from where the chin of the kitty cat is. These lines will show where the neck and shoulders of the cat would be. Next, we will be adding the kitty cat's nose. Go up just a little bit from your chin, and then you are going to draw a nice heart. If you're not sure how to draw a heart, you can start with making the letter V. After you make the letter V, put a dot in between the two ends and connect the dot to the ends using a little curved line. There you have it, a nice little heart. Next, we will make a line coming from the nose down to the bottom of the chin. This will show where the cat's mouth is. Now add swooping lines coming down to make some nice whiskers. About 3 or 4 on each side should be plenty. Next, we'll go up a little further on our page and make a nice dot. Now connect that dot down to the heart using some pretty straight lines. This will show where the nose is. Next, you will connect that dot out to the outside edge of your paper using a rainbow line. Then connect the dot to the outside using a smile line. Now we will fill in the inside of the cat's eye. Create 2 curved lines to create the inside part of the cat's eye. Then do the same thing on the other side. Now make another curved line outside of each side of that part of the eye. This will create the iris, or the colored part of the eye. Next, we are going to connect the 2 eyes with a small curved line for the kitty's forehead. Next, use a straight line to connect your original U shape from the corner over to the top of that bumpy line we just added. Now your kitty cat has ears. If you want to stop here, you can. Or, if you would like, you can add a bird on top of the kitty's head, just like the one in the painting by Paul Klee. Remember that Paul Klee used this birdie to make it look like the cat was thinking about a bird. If you decide to add the bird, start by drawing a circle for the head. Then connect an oval for the body. Add a triangle for the bird's tail, and a tiny triangle for the birdie's beak. Be sure to give your little bird an eye and make sure to add some little legs. Next, it is time for us to outline. Using a permanent marker, we will trace right on top of our pencil lines, being very careful to try and stay right on the line. If you accidentally go off the line a little, that's okay. Just make sure to erase any extra pencil that's showing when you're all finished. When I outline the pupil of the cat, I will also fill it in with Sharpie so that that middle black dark part of the eye really stands out. You can do this if you'd like, or you can just continue outlining the outside of each shape. It is up to you to decide. For this project, we will be coloring our kitty cats with magic crayons. These are the special construction paper crayons that show up on dark paper. But even on our light paper, they'll show up really nice and bright. When you are coloring, remember to try and keep your crayon going the same direction. Keep your lines close together, and remember that you shouldn't see a lot of white space in between your different crayon lines. The goal is to create one solid block of color where we can't see any of the individual coloring lines. As you color, you may use whichever kinds of colors you would like. I chose to make an orange kitty, but you might choose to make a blue kitty or a purple kitty. It's up to each individual artist to decide what colors they would like to use. Please make sure that you fill all of your space, including your background, or that space around the outside of your cat. Your whole paper should be colored when you are completely finished.